Hey, it's Jared and Courtney with Wonderfully Wander, and today we are trying out all sorts of fun new things. So we just recently had our 17-year anniversary, and I bought Jared a metal detector. This is not the first metal detector that I purchased. This is anniversary metal detector 2.0 because the first one I got was trash. So upon
electronics are expensive.
Yes.
Cheap electronics are cheap for a reason.
Research, we discovered not all metal detectors are
created equal.
They're not created equal because of if you're detecting on the beach, which we are. We are currently at Bonita Beach in Bonita Springs, Florida. And tell us what you got.
This is a Nokta Legend.
A Nokta Legend, if you didn't hear that.
It is a really good entry-level detector that gets you out on the beach. It's good for parks. It's good for really heavily mineralized soil, but mainly it's for the beach. And the beach is so hard because it's got the salt water, and the sand has a whole bunch of minerals in it, and that sends off weird signals, and most detectors just freak out and they don't know what to do. So they just send signals all over the place, and you just start digging for no reason, and your detector's like, no, there's something there, and you dig and dig and dig and there's nothing. So this detector is made with a beach mode that particularly looks for things in the sand and in the wet sand and through the salt water. So this can go underwater 10 feet. And I have another little, when you get close, I got a little pouch. And then this is a pinpointer. So when it gets close, you pull this out and it'll point to whatever's in that you found. And this can go underwater 200 feet. So if I wanted to, I could take this out diving, and we could go dive
and turn that into a scuba diver metal detector, which is super cool just off of the pinpointer. So Jared did 3 days of research to discover what was the best beach detector. He's got the Garrett metal detector bag, and the reason why he chose that is it has a mesh bottom, so when he throws his treasures in there, all the sand disperses out. Yeah, but he really was excited to test out this Nokta Legend, and we're gonna go see what we find at the beach today. So this present was a little selfish. He found something. We have found a nail in a bottle cap so far, but it shows us that it's working. It's selfish for me because it takes me to my favorite place. The kids are right there. They're so happy. They're following us, waiting to see what treasure we find, and it gets us walking on the beach, which is amazing. As you can see, we are at sunset time. Hours go fast when you're treasure hunting, but we're pretty impressed with the machine so far. We found coins, we found all sorts of stuff, but we made a bigger hole than we usually have to.
That's like 2 feet deep.
A 2-foot hole. But it registered the bottom of a soda can. Like, how old do you think that might be?
Oh man, I don't know. There's no paint on it. It's still got, it looks like, I don't know, bush can maybe? Beer can?
Just in the hole. So, yeah, we were pretty impressed.
Hang on, wait.
We were thinking that,
Check this out.
oh my gosh, we found a can light. That's a Hurricane deposit, we're pretty sure. And, oh, this giant beam something or other. Another Hurricane deposit, we're sure. But it also found like teeny tiny pieces. So we'll like spread out the treasure and show it to you.
Bunch of pull tabs and bottle caps and
coins.
That's kind of a ring.
But we're gonna come back probably in the morning and try again because this is kind of fun. Okay, day 2. Look, Jared's shirt matches our beach tent. We are at Venice Beach today. We went north instead, and we're gonna see if we can find that ring today. We've been detecting on the beach 2 days in a row, And this is all of our treasures we've found so far. Treasure, not treasure, a little bit. Lots of bottle caps and old pull tabs. Whole freaking can lights from Hurricane Ian, I'm sure. Look at that, it looks like an old soda top. This clip thing, whatever that is. This was wrapped up in seaweed right on the edge. I don't know if you can see.
Like a piece of wire fence.
Yeah, look at that. Someone totally could have stabbed their foot with that sucker. So glad we at least got that out of the, you know, cleaning up the beach is never a bad idea.
These two.
And
that could cause somebody some problems.
Oh yeah,
those are big rusty nails.
Screws and nails and stuff. But what was interesting with this one, look at how tiny that rivet is. We were like, the pinpointer says it's right there. What is it? Where is it? It took us a minute to find in the sand because it didn't look like it was anything at all.
I would have never found that without a pinpointer.
Yeah.
This was cool. We got a 1 ounce sinker.
I think the sinker and the coins is the biggest treasure we have found so far.
This lead, copper, and coins.
Yeah.
These rivets were just cool because they were, these three at least were small. And then we found this little spring. That's, put that in the trash. I'll probably put these in the trash.
So we're gonna go out again. We've gotten smart and have gotten the tide map, and we're gonna go see what we can find in the low tide. Day 3, we are on our 3rd beach, but we're here at low tide. Look at low tide. So we're really excited to look at low tide because that's the first time that we have done that, but we are on Fort Myers Beach. There's a lot of beach closures still because of the hurricane, but as you can see, there's not a whole lot of people out here right now. They're usually all down closer to where the pier was. But we're stoked to look at low tide. We found our first it's still trash, but like cooler find.
Woo! What is it, Anna?
It's a watch.
Yeah!
A watch.
I'm okay
A watch
with that.
face.
That's cool.
Hopefully this is a sign that it's getting better and better because we've just found like little tin pieces.
It's an Aquatech watch.
Pulling out an Aquatech watch was like, woo, we're getting closer to something really, really cool. Look, we found something. We don't know what it is.
It's a treasure box.
It's definitely a silver box.
I think it's power to something.
But we don't know if it's something we should mess with or leave it alone.
Yes, it's like got a big plate here.
I don't know, but it's crazy.
I hope it's a treasure box.
Yeah. Hard to say. Here is all the things we found on day 3. Some things obviously not with the metal detector, just helping clean up the beach, removing glass, trash, things like that. But there's that watch we found. These are little pieces. Look at the hook. That seriously could have hurt somebody.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. That's huge.
Pointy.
These are pieces of copper tubing, like flattened copper tubing. These are some screws. This is pretty cool.
That was our biggest treasure today.
This, we haven't figured out what it is yet, but oh, my hands are all pruny from washing everything off. We'll try and get that cleaned off a little bit, but that's a foreign coin of some kind. It's like a 1 penny, but it's a 1 penny of a different country, so that's cool. By far, coolest thing.
Oh, yep,
I found a Milwaukee razor knife. That's freaking awesome.
And then some super old cans and
And
just...
all this stuff is just like random bits of metal. And then these are bottle caps. And then all of these are pull tabs.
But he
And
was
then this
he was really proud of his treasure. I was teasing him like he was the Little Mermaid. Like, look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
I don't think my collection's complete.
We were out there for about 4 hours. Just enjoying the heck out of being on the beach.
And I think we're going to go again tomorrow, day 4. Yay!
We have definitely been out metal detecting more than 4 or 5. You know, we landed on our last clip on day 3. But there was a day where Jared had gone out alone and really hit the currency jackpot here. All of these coins in this section that we found.
These top 2 rows.
Oh, sorry. Not this one.
These top 2
Oh, this is, yeah. These 2 here is foreign currency. So, Jared's going to tell us what they are.
So the top one, that's a 2008 Austrian Euro cent. Next one is 1956 Mexican 10-cent piece made out of bronze. A 1970 Hungarian 2 forint made out of brass. 1994 Colombian 100 pesos. 1991 Colombian 50 pesos. 1978 Yugoslavian 1 dinar. 2014 Bahamas 1 cent piece. 3 Canadian pennies. A 1964 Hong Kong 10-cent piece, 2011 Brazilian 10 centavos, a Thailand 1 baht, 1990 UK 5 pence piece, and a Finland 5 pennia.
And all of it was found on the same beach in the same day.
And then we found some quarters. All those 5 there are quarters. Under that is dimes, nickels, and a whole bunch of pennies in
some of them are in rough,
varying condition.
Very, very rough shape for some of them pennies. But yeah, it was pretty cool that he was able to find so much currency. And he's been doing a lot of research and has been able to really fine-tune what he's looking for on the machine. So on our recent event out, well, first, before we get to that, that is still our tiniest piece of metal to date, where we really thought that there was just nothing.
Well, here's an example. This is something everybody knows. Dimes are small. That's like a third, I don't know, maybe even a tenth the size. This is a back of a rivet, and then there's this little piece of metal here. It's so small. It's like a tenth the size of a dime, and that is pretty crazy. It's small.
It is kind of wild how many rivets we have found, actually, and you know, hundreds of bottle caps, I'm sure. But on our last trip out, we finally found our first ring. We were so freaking excited about this. It's a Pura Vida ring from the brand that was founded in Costa Rica. And I was jumping up and down like crazy. I was so excited to find it because it is actually silver.
So this is sterling silver. Sterling silver is made out of, I think, 92.5% silver, and then the rest is an alloy between copper and something else.
It was hard to find that on the machine. Like the pinpointer kept saying, "There's something there," and we're like, "Freaking where?" And then finally we were like, "Oh my God, it's a ring!"
It was cool. So then we got this little sand dollar charm.
Yeah, they're like jewelry pendants.
A little piece of jewelry, a little jewelry pendant. We found a key.
We found a key. This one is funny. Jared's like, "I'm pretty sure it's a cross." I'm like, "No, it's a railroad spike in miniature form." Or I guess, look, it could be a sword.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. Anyway, it was cool to find. So that has been all of our treasure hunting.
And I really did find this. This is a razor knife, a Milwaukee razor knife. Let's see if I can open it. I can't open it one hand. You got it?
And then there's that watch.
There we go.
That we showed you earlier with the hook and all that. But
so it's a razor knife from Milwaukee. It's in pretty good shape. I don't know that I have a bunch of these. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to use it. I just thought it was cool I found it.
Yeah, we're going to start a little collection of, here's our cool things that we have found while metal detecting on the beach. So, would you recommend, Jared, the Nokta Legend at this point?
I love the Nokta Legend. It's so awesome. And in true trinket fashion, we're going to put it in the tin that never has cookies in it.
It's not sewing materials, it's beach finds.
Yeah, the Nokta Legend is awesome. It's great for the beach because it doesn't just give you false signals. You know, we went to the beach and one kid was like, he came running up. He's like, I got a metal detector too. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, buddy. Where is it? And he goes, oh, it's up there at the top of the beach. It's malfunctioning. It's crazy. It's telling me that the air has metal in it. And that's because of the salt in the sea. The salt water causes a lot of these detectors to just lose their minds, and it thinks that there's metal everywhere. So it can be really frustrating going to the beach with a metal detector that's like, you know, if you just go on Amazon and get a $100 detector, probably not going to have a great time. This one, if you just get the detector, it's about $500. I think it's been super worth it. You know, if I find one good metal ring, it'll pay for itself. Or
Yeah.
good gold ring, I'm sorry.
And again, we were just so excited to find this as our first one. Like, it is working. It is working. And, you know, like I was showing you as he was talking how much those were just completely, like the holes in it. It's just wild how much deterioration that can happen. But that has been our detecting find so far. I'm sure we will be doing another video with more things, you know, later on as we progress in this new adventure, as we also do road adventures. So
Heck yeah.
thanks for watching. We hope you liked this content, and like and subscribe for more.